Good morning, you guys, ladies, gents, cats, dogs, frogs, all that type of stuff. Um, yesterday, I blogged, and I was just talking about stressful, how stressful, school is, truck driving school is, and I had a really low day that day, and with my low days when I'm feeling like, okay, I just didn't do my best, and I messed up, especially like with driving. We on the road now driving, so we're getting our drive time in. So I try to go back and reflect on what did I what I did wrong, and how serious I need to take things, and how much I need to pay attention, because it's not just us on the road, it's everybody else, and we watching out not just for ourselves, but we watching out for the people that we coming across. We don't want to hurt no one or get ourselves hurt in the process of making a bag. But with that being said, today I just woke up and was like, and actually today I ain't gonna lie, today I was like, I need a day off. I need to regroup. Sometimes you have to regroup. Sometimes you have to stop where you are and reassess things, and that's what I'm doing. But anywho, yes, honey, I'm ready for fall, honey. I'm ready. But anyways, I've been applying for jobs, and my brother, shout out to my big bro, for real, like, he called one of his companies up this morning, and it was like, oh yeah, we take recent grads, bring her through, and I'm gonna wind up telling y'all who. So I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna go with them, because um, I know with my brother, he ain't got no problems. He ain't got no complaints with them. So, he said, and I'm going regional. I'm going regional because I need to be home to see, to just lay eyes on my kids, and get that love and them hugs, and get that time in. Because at the end of the day, I'm still a mother. Still a mother. And just as much as I miss them, excuse me, y'all, just as much as I miss them, they miss me. They gonna miss me. And I just want to make sure that I'm at least laying my eyes on them, at least you know once or twice out the week, until I get to a point of rather they come on a road with me, or either I drive local. But in the meantime, what y'all got going on? Enough about me. What y'all got going on? Talk to me. Like, you know, you know, let me know about the trucking world. I'm new. I don't know. I don't know everything. I know. I know what I'm learning. So, no, I don't. I'm sorry, but one thing, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not limiting myself, but I just don't feel like I want to travel to New York. I don't. That's just, I'm from down south, and I just don't. I hear how crazy it is, like as far as the tight spacing and everything else, and I'm like, man, I don't know about that. But you never know. I might get to a point of like, shit, I got this, and Once I get really comfortable with that truck, I might be like, shit, send me anywhere. You hear me? But yeah, guys, let me know what's up. What's some good companies out there? What y'all recommend after a person done put in a time? They done put in a year, and they want better. They want a bigger bag. What y'all recommend? Let me know. Give me some pointers. Give me some pointers for one. For two, give me the pros, the cons. Don't just give me the good. Give me the bad too. I need to know what I'm getting myself involved in. And I do have brothers that drive too. I'm just sitting up here. I'm blogging, y'all, and I'm blogging because I'm trying to get myself into the routine of talking about how I feel and what's going on in my life. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I really am because, sometimes we'll go through things and we'll kind of shut down a little bit. And I feel like I got to a point of I was quiet for a while. So now I'm trying to, get my back. You know how Stella got her groove back? Yeah. But with that being said, I know I say that a lot. That's just my slang. Okay. I'm gonna speak on a topic of relationships while I'm on the road. No, relationships and truck driving. And like I said, I'm single. I've been single for about over good 8 months now, and I'm very iffy about going back into something right now because I'm in a learning phase in my life, and I'm in a learning phase to where I'm like, okay, I don't want to sit up there and get into a situation where I feel like I'm hindering my growth, or I can't focus on what I'm supposed to be doing. And because not just truck driving, school, like I said in my other video, eventually I want to work on owning several businesses, excuse me. I'm tongue tied. That's just the way I talk. I got a heavy tongue. But if I was to meet somebody and it's one of them things where it's like, they don't add, they don't be a headache. They don't become a headache. And we can rock and roll this thing together, then yeah, then yes. But besides that, nope. Nope, because I ain't gonna lie, like the minute I see you gonna be a headache, baby, move around. Child, I got 2. I don't need 3. I'm sorry, baby. I don't need 3. And I'm trying to be open-minded with that, but right now, I gotta understand what I'm doing. And I got a whole lot of learning experience I gotta gain with this trucking world I'm getting into. So I mean, if that person a headache, not I. And I'm something else too, yeah. But if I feel like shit, I'm gonna be honest. If you feel like I'm a headache, baby, let me go. Don't, you know what I'm saying? The shit, like, don't sit up there and hinder your, don't sit up there and set your happiness aside for somebody. No. Shit, let me go, baby. Like I say, don't do that. You don't have to deal with nothing. You choose to deal with it. And, some people it's worth the headache. Some people are. But if, like I said, if it's a good you know, it was a good predicament. But anyways, I'm rambling again, as usual. Um, right now I'm about to sit up there and probably like, and I think I'm gonna do it myself, y'all. I think I'm gonna flush my coolant on my vehicle. I might do it tomorrow. If I don't do it today, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna try to see if I can do it. Not try to see, I will do it myself. I have to look at some YouTube videos and get under there and get my coolant in my rust free cooling system, whatever you call it. Get that with some gallons of distilled water and flush my cooling system. Now, I don't do a lot of work under the hood because I really don't know how to do that at all. But if it's something I can do, I will do it. And if it's something I can learn, I don't mind learning. That's one thing. Like, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Like, I am not the brightest crayon at all. I'm gonna be honest. But one thing about me is I do not close my mind to learning. You know, rather it's something new, rather it's you know, learning from somebody else, you know, because you have to be open to learn from other people too, you know. You know, we don't have all the answers, so I'm always looking for new information and looking to you know, continue to grow and learn. Yes, information. I love information. That's what excites me. Just learning, you know, learning business, learning, you know, how to create more investments. Like, I'm for real. Like, that really excites me. Learning how to create more revenue, yes, honey, most definitely. But I will say, I'm gonna put that out there, and that's something I really don't talk about. But for one, I'm into fashion. I love fashion. Like, and it's crazy because you're gonna see some of my videos where I'm just not done up at all, and it don't matter to me because I'm half on half. I'm kind of tomboyish in a way. I grew up with a busload of siblings, and it was a lot of us, you know. It was a lot of boys. I only have one sister. That's it. The rest is boys. I'm talking like 9 boys. So, you know, I'm half on half. I'm girly, and I have the tomboyish in me. But anyways, I love fashion, so, you know, I always wanted to, always since like 2005, and you know, shout out to Chandre, even though, you know, I haven't heard from him in a long time, but shout out to Chandre because at the time he was a nurse. He was nothing but probably 18, 19, and he the one that told me how much potential I got. He would see my fashion and be like, girl, you got that. Like, you need to be sitting up there, you know, going into business for yourself. You know, you just dress, so, you know what I'm saying, you can dress. But I have an eye for fashion. I really do. I love to dress people. I love to dress myself. And eventually I want to own my own store, but I don't want it to be just a